What's up, guys? It's Luna with a tarot check-in, or I guess I should say oracle check-in. I'm gonna do a what do your angels want you to know for this week, I guess. So, first card I had drawn, okay, is assertiveness. And two of these cards I've never really drawn before, like for myself or anyone else. I mean, I haven't used this I mean, I always use this deck, but I haven't really used it in a while. And so, I mean, I memorized the cards pretty well. But yeah, assertiveness was one of the cards. Okay, so it says the situation can be healed gently and with love as you've requested. Sorry about that. So the situation can be healed gently and with love as you've requested. Yet there's also a need for your strength and truthfulness with the other people involved. We will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving you strength and guiding your words or work. Hey, I mean, so yeah, this card kind of talks about like if you were in a situation where you felt victimized, okay, or you felt like people were attacking you, whether it's warranted or unwarranted or whatever. But the angels are saying that the situation can only be rectified like if you clearly communicate. Like you have to say exactly what you mean. You can't just assume or think that people can read your mind or that they should read your mind, or you know what I mean, like that's very selfish. Okay, you have to give other people grace that nobody can read your mind. you know it's great when you have chemistry with people like that. It's amazing. But I mean, how realistic is that? It's not very realistic, and it's not very nice either to just assume that people are going to respond to you in the way that you want them to, just because like if you're being passive aggressive, like you want people to fawn over you. It's like it gets old after a while, or vice versa. Or if you're dealing with somebody like that, you know what I'm saying? It's like you have to clearly communicate your needs and expectations of others. Otherwise, people aren't going to know. And yeah, sometimes it's not the most comfortable situation, you know, topics to talk about, you know what I mean? But they need to get said, because otherwise you're going to keep getting trampled on or keep getting treated a certain way or keep feeling a certain way when it can easily just be talked about, okay? I don't want to spend too much time on that, but I will say, when there's an underlying problem with people, instead of thinking about it like, oh, they want this for me or whatever, try to think of it as like there's a need that's going unheard or unseen, and it needs to be brought to light. Okay? So, I don't know. Hope that was helpful. Replace aggressive and passive aggressive behavior with assertiveness. And like, if you don't know what that is or how to do that, then go ahead and look that up. Like, you know, it's going to be different for everybody, but you have to be able to tell the truth and handle the conflict with honesty and love, and not just it's like when you go to a therapist, it's like how good is the therapy session going to be for you if you're just lying the entire time and you're not being completely honest? Then it's not really the truth, you know what I mean? Then you can't really heal that, and then you're wondering why isn't anything changing. So because you're not being truthful with yourself, or the person whom you're dealing with is not. Okay, so um there's that. Yeah, so anyway, next card. Next card we had was new partner. Hey, you singles out there, somebody's coming for you, baby. It says a divine chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of by you will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. Yes. And I'm telling you, this is a sign. Your soulmate is coming. This could also mean a new pet. Okay. So if you're like, what are you talking about, Luna? Like, there is nobody around. What are you talking about? I'm 99 years old. You might have a pet, okay, that wants to come and be with you. That's your one of your soulmates. We have many soulmates. They're not always romantic. Family can be soulmates. You know, sisters, brothers, cousins. You know, pets. Um, Allow other people to help you. Okay, this is a message. You might meet somebody through others. Okay, so um, try to not be solo. I mean, it's good to have alone time, you know, recharge and all that, rejuvenate, but like, um, try to get out there more. Otherwise, you won't meet this person. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. Um, the next card we had, excuse me, was Ocean. And it's crazy because I've been thinking so much of the ocean. Yes, I mean, it's summer, right? Of course. Um, but the health of the ocean too, for some reason, what you need to know, going near the ocean for you, or taking a saltwater bath, okay, that is going to be very rejuvenating and spiritual for you. If you're trying to get rid of like this passive aggressive behavior or narcissistic behavior or selfishness in any kind of way, um, it's good to love on yourself, okay? Go do things that make you happy. So it says, the deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its powerful beauty to wash away all cares and concerns. I mean, yeah, you are connected to the ocean in some kind of way. You could be a water sign. You don't have to be. You could just be heavy water placements in your chart, like all over the place. Um, you definitely need to spend more time near the ocean and maybe take a vacation near the ocean. I don't know, be careful out there because they're saying like there's some flesh eating bacteria in the water in California or wherever in the oceans. I don't know, baby. I don't know. But just be careful anyway. Um, like I said, you could take saltwater baths. That'd be very detoxifying for you. I don't know. Try to connect with dolphins. Yemaya. She is the moon and ocean goddess. Okay, in I believe it's Santeria. Um, yeah, if you've been being called to like learn a water sport, like go ahead and do that. This next card, though, you guys, this was one of the other ones that I've never pulled for myself or anyone else. But I've had this deck for like years, like 8 years. Reward yourself. Didn't I say reward yourself? Like, go take yourself out, go do something, you know, hey, this new partner, you know? Hey, this doesn't always have to be romantic either. This could be business, okay? This could be anything where it's a new partner, okay? Something divinely orchestrated. Really quick before I run out of time, reward yourself. You've been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance is giving and receiving. It is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. Yes, beautiful, okay? You need to reward yourself. It says, I'm going to read from the book. You drew this card because it's time to reward yourself for all your work. Everyone needs rewards, and you're no exception, okay? Give yourself a much desired item, trip, service, and notice how your inner child blooms. Yes, inner child needs to come out and play. Take the day off of work, splurge on a treat. Balance giving and receiving. Make sure you're allowing yourself to receive, okay? Appreciate all that you've done for yourself and know that you've done enough. I hope this was helpful. God bless.